For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this puff scrunchie, and don't forget to check out my channel for more crochet tutorials. The reason why I called it puff scrunchie because we're going to use puff stitches and Jasmine stitch to finish this scrunchie. To start, tie the yarn into the hair tie. You can use any yarn that you want, but I suggest that you use yarn with thinner threads. Start with the chain 1. And then single crochet all around. And you will repeat this until you reach the starting point. Make a slip stitch on the very first single crochet and then chain 2. After that, make 3 more chains. Skip 1 stitch, then double crochet on the next stitch. Chain 2, skip 1 stitch, then double crochet on the next stitch. Chain 2, skip 1 stitch, then double crochet on the next stitch. And you will repeat the steps all around. Chain 2 and then slip stitch on the third chain. So after that, we're going to start with the puff stitch. First, make 1 puff stitch into the 2 chain space. If you want it to be more puffy, you can add more loops, but I only made 2 to 3 loops in this tutorial. So now we got our first puff stitch. We're going to continue with Jasmine stitch. Chain 1, make 1 puff stitch, and then after that, another puff stitch. This time we're going to make 3 puff stitch together to make 1 Jasmine stitch. hold the loops, and then we're going to make the second puff stitch on that space. So now we got 2 unfinished puff stitches. The third puff stitch, we're going to put it on the next 2 chain space. Now we got 3 unfinished puff stitches on our hook, and we're going to finish it so we can have our first cluster or first jasmine stitch. And this will be our first cluster. So for our second cluster, remember this single crochet because we're going to put our third puff stitch on that single crochet. So to start our second cluster, first make 1 puff stitch. After the first puff stitch, chain 1, and then we're going to proceed with the 3 puff stitch together. Start with the first puff stitch. And then the second puff stitch will be placed on that chain 1 or space. And lastly, our third puff stitch will be placed on that single crochet that I said earlier. Now we got 3 puff stitches on our hook, and finish it so we can have our second cluster. Again, for the third puff stitch, you're going to place it on the next single crochet. For the fifth cluster, start with the puff stitch. Chain 1 and then continue with the 3 puff stitches together. Again, you're going to place the third puff stitch on the next single crochet. For the sixth cluster, make your first puff stitch. Chain 1 and then proceed with the 3 puff stitches together. For the sixth cluster, it will be different. You will put the third puff stitch on that 2 chain space. And then finish it off so we can have our sixth cluster. And that's how it will look like. For the seventh cluster, make the first puff stitch. And then proceed with the 3 puff stitches together. So the third puff stitch will be placed on the next 2 chain space. for the 8th cluster, you will just repeat the same procedure that we did on the 7th cluster. It means that the 3rd puff stitch will be placed on the next 2 chain space. Again, for the 9th cluster, you will repeat the same procedure that we did on the 7th and 8th cluster. So now we have a total of 9 clusters. And to finish this scrunchie, you will repeat the 2nd cluster up to the 9th cluster. To repeat the 2nd cluster, start with the puff stitch. Chain 1 and then proceed with the 3 puff stitches together. And the 3rd puff stitch will be placed on that single crochet. So you will repeat that all around until you reach the 1st cluster. Slip stitch on the very first puff stitch. Make a slip knot and then cut the yarn. For the last part, insert the white thread on the chain 1. Make a knot. chain 2, single crochet on the next space or next chain 1, again chain 2, single crochet on the next space or chain 1, chain 2, single crochet on the next chain 1, and you will repeat this all around. Slip stitch on the starting point and then make a slip knot. Don't forget to insert the excess yarns and then you're finished. I also want to give credit to my Lay Crochet because this scrunchie was inspired to her tutorial.